My. So excited to come before you today. God has blessed us one more time. We got an awesome show planned for you. So we want you to just sit back and relax, and we're going to make it do what it do. I am Dr. Lorenzo D'Alberto Smith. I am the host of Straight Talk No Chaser. And basically, what we want to do on Straight Talk No Chaser is just focus on everyday issues. Our title for today is Understanding Personality Traits. If you want to be a part of the show as a guest, you can go to riverside.com, and the link is, which is the web link, is https semicolon / riverside.com studio wbsw radio intranet. So we have an opportunity to kind of share some things with you today. We thank you for your support. Thank you for joining us. And we're running a little bit behind because we had a sort of like a power outage around here. Had some work done, and the guys was using electrical aspect outlet outside, and somewhere just overload and kicked me out. And I'm trying to get this up and going. So truly, if you get an opportunity to make sure you want to sign on to be a guest, all you have to do, you can go to riverside.com /studio wvsw radio internet. If you're on a social media device, you can use that. Type in or hit the join. It says join as a guest, and I'll invite you to be a part of it. Truly, I want to thank each and every one of you all for being here today. Like I said, we got an awesome topic of discussion today, which is understanding personal traits. And we want to share with you that our Facebook.com, Big O Live, TikTok Live are available. We have two Facebook channels, and the first one is Dr. L. D'Alberto Smith, and the second one is Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville. We're partners with the Brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. We're trying to make it do what it do. We're partners so we can get the project they're doing out. If they say they want to focus on the youth, we want to be able to tie in with Dr. Lowe's neighborhood. We talk about building boys to be impactful men. We want to focus on voting. We have Project Vote, so we need you to protect the vote by getting out to vote. Not worry about changes to the vote, but getting out to vote. That is so important. Those are some projects they're doing. We'll give a shout out to those brothers at Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. We give also, I see Jillian and Mom. Thank you so much for joining us, Adrian. Thank you for joining us. And again, congratulations on your expectation of a new beautiful baby very soon. But we want to give you that shout out. So as we said that you have ways to connect with us, not only through Facebook, you also can check with us with Big O Live. You have TikTok Live, and that's also at Dr. L. D'Alberto Smith. We have Super Live. Now, we're not going to be rolling with Super Live today because the power outlet, we couldn't have everything up rolling, but normally we do. That's WBSW Internet Radio. Then we have Twit, which is part of our link that we have with riverside.com, and that's Dr. L. D'Alberto 2017. Then the two YouTube channels that we're working with is Dr. Lorenzo D'Alberto Smith, and the second YouTube channel is the Smith Way Enterprises. On-demand episodes are available for WVSW Radio in regards to going to Lexus, Apple Podcasts, Edge, Google Plus, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Pod Paradise, Snitchers, Pandora, Spotify, as well as Amazon Podcasts. It's operated by podservefm.com. WVSW Radio, the number one internet station, have listeners and watchers in 61 countries and on 6 continents. We're interactive. We want to be a part of. So when you sign in on your social media device, you're asking to be invited. But I want to assure that I get you in by simply going to the comment section or typing up under when you sign in and say, I want to be a guest under your name. That'll be a plus for me or help us get where we need to be and accomplish our tasks. So you can do that. But we have our giveaways that we're really excited about it. WBSW Radio giveaway. We ask you to send your name. Your name is already here. If you want, what you need to do is again type on the giveaway, and we'll put your name in the raffle or the giveaway. We give away hotel stays, book bags, which we will have 10 available, full of generic supplies to give to you as guests, to give to your children or keep for yourself, grandchildren, whoever it may be, cousins, nephews, whoever it may be. So we're going to have available all the ones we don't raffle off. We're going to take them and we're going to give them to some school, and they can hand them out how they want to. We'll select a school, probably an elementary school, because they're clear book bags and they have a lot of generic supplies in there. So we need you to register for WVSW Radio giveaway by sending your name and a means of transaction. You say, why you need a means of transaction? Oh, we're going to give some money to you. We're giving some money from $5 to $100. Give a shout out to the brothers of Pi Upsilon Sigma of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Thank you, brothers, for joining us as a guest today. Thank you for being here and available and supporting what we're doing here. Make sure you send your name along with one of the means of transaction, which is Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle to Lorenza B. Smith 15 at gmail.com. And we will make sure we send you from $5 to $100. You don't know exactly which one, but you'll get something. But send your name, even if it's with your organization and you're the one handling the operation of it being on TikTok, Facebook. You send it and then you put your name beside it and you want to share it with the chapter. It's fine. It's fine. You can go and do that. We are excited about it. Again, you send it to Lorenza D. Smith 15 at gmail.com. That's for registering for the giveaway. Sow a seed with WBSW Radio by sending a like. Hit the like button. I need you to hit the like button. We need to get at least 1,000 likes today. However it takes. It's going to be a slow day because we're just moving kind of behind because of the power outlets that we have. But we're up and running and we're doing the best. And we're operating cores from different places to make sure we have the power. So sow a seed with us. Hit the like button. If you want to monetize to support WBSW Radio through Big O Live, Facebook, Instagram, Podbean, Pod Paradise, Riverside FM, Super Live, Tango, TikTok, Twit, and YouTube. Our title is one of the issues that we need to address within ourselves. Understanding personality traits. Do you know exactly your traits? Are you self-aware of who exactly you are? Do you see that the practice that you're using to do things comes from you setting up habits to do it? So when we say personality traits, you always ask that question, and we'll do it in the opening, why personality traits matter. As I said earlier, good afternoon. If I didn't say it to everyone, see, today we're going to dive into something that shapes every conversation, every decision, every relationship, every team. Personality traits. Personality isn't just who we are, it's how we interpret the world, it's how we respond to stress, it's how we connect with others, it's how we lead, love, and learn. Understanding personality traits gives us a powerful advantage. It helps us understand ourselves and understand others. So you say, what's personality traits? You can simply say, I want to have a clear understanding of myself. When I have an understanding of the traits that I bear, it gives me a powerful advantage on others. So being able to understand myself, being self-aware, and then understanding others, meaning having, in some situations, having empathy for others, is so important to the success that we desire. So we have to ask what personality really means or really is. Personality is the combination of patterns, emotions or emotional, cognitive, and behavior. And I want you to think about how these three well-beings can affect who you are. You're emotional. Are you emotional fit, emotional stable, emotional mature? So are you well in the area of emotions? Cognitive, which is your mental wellness. You must understand that life is all about critical thinking. In today's world, we deal with so many fascinating things, or so many things that comes at you at full force. You must be able to think on your feet. So the mental well-being is your cognitive aspect, then your behavior. When we're talking about how you're going to act in everyday life, so your behavior, meaning your social well-being. These three makes each of us unique. Emotional, cognitive, and behavior. It's all about our personality. The three core truths about personality. Personality is consistent. See, when a pattern is set, you have this combination of patterns, emotional, cognitive, and behavior. It will show up and sometimes show out. Your personality is predictable. It's predictable. It's predictable. Yes, cause you continue to do things based on the patterns that you have set in place out there sometime in front of you, emotionally, cognitive, and behavior. You become predictable. Personality is influenced by biology, environment, and experience. Sometimes we just can't quite understand why we do things, what causes us. We're influenced by simply genes. We're influenced by DNA. We're influenced about what environment that we live in, where we grow in. We are influenced by the experience that we went through in life. So experience means a lot. It's important to influencing your personality. The two layers of personality are traits, and traits are stable tendencies, introversion, openness are good examples. Personality, which is layer 2, states, STATES, personality state, which is temporary mood or reaction. Traits are the default setting. States are the moment-to-moment update. Understanding the differences prevents us from mislabeling people based on temporary behavior. See, when you know the difference between traits and states in regards to personality, you don't mislabel people based on today's behavior. If they have a pattern consistently doing it, then you are labeling them as they show themselves. When we're talking about the big 5 personality traits, when shared some form of what personality really is, when shared some core, some layers. Now let's talk about the 5 personality traits that we have or we encounter in our life. Number 1, the openness to exchange. We are all curious about things and people, as well as places. See, curiosity, imagination, creativity, high openness, explorers, low openness, practical realists. Openness to experiences. The next personality trait is consciousness. Organization, discipline, reliability. See, we have a high and low for consciousness. See, the high would be planner. The low would be spontaneous improvisation, extroversion, energy from social interaction. The high side would be social drivers. Low side would be reflected observance, agreeableness, cooperation, empathy, warmth. The high side is humanizer. The low side would be challengers. People that challenge you are not agreeable. Their pattern is to challenge everything you say to keep you off your game. Sometimes you can fight that battle, but sometimes you have to get away from that battle because it is draining on you when people are not agreeable. I don't see why it's so hard for people to cooperate. Have empathy. I can see not having the empathy because they don't understand, but simply cooperating. The cooperation from you in your relationship, in your marriage, means a lot. Agreeable in your marriage, in your relationship, means you can move toward the success, the warm part of you. Neuroticism, emotional stability, sensitivity to stress. The high side is vigilant. The low side is steady. Each of the 5 traits exist on a spectrum. Not good or bad, just different, high and low. How personality traits develop. Personality is shaped by genetics, childhood environment, cultural, life experiences, trauma and healing. You notice trauma and healing. See, you have trauma and never heal, you still are in traumatic stage. But it's trauma and healing. Social role. We have to understand what is our role in society. What is our purpose? We lack that understanding of having a clear ideal of our purpose, then we won't understand our role in society. Personal choices. We all make personal choices. We have to be in a position to be held accountable when we make a choice. In relationship, we make choices or make a choice to be with someone as a mate. But when it don't work out because you were not agreeable or that person wasn't agreeable, uncooperative, had no empathy, don't blame the product, meaning you made the choice to be with that person. Do a better job vetting. The seed and soil or knowledge is what we speak about when we talk about these various aspects of personality. Seed is planted in the soil, and you must water that seed so that seed can grow. So traits are seeds. Environment is the soil. Life experiences are the weather. Some seed thrives in certain soil. Some grow differently depending on the storm they're facing. So we have to understand that the seed and soil analogy allow us to focus on trait as being a seed we plant, and the environment where we plant it in is the soil. And the weather affects our life experience. So we need to be able to see personality daily. It requires us to open our eyes. These three personality things that occur in our life, our daily life. Personality and decision making. Extroverts, conscious people playing, or consensual as well playing. Open people explore. Extroverts act quickly. Agreeable people seek harmony. Neurotic individual anticipate risks. Personality and decision making. Personality and communication. Extroverts speak to think. Introverts think to speak. Agreeable people soften messages. Low agreeable people sharpen messages. Personality and conflict. high neuroticism, which is emotional intensity, low agreeableness, direct confrontation, high consensualness, structure, problem solving. I want you to think of a recent conflict. Identify the trait involved, yours and theirs. Notice how the trait shaped the outcome, whether it was personality and communication, personality decision making, personality and conflict. That trait, your personality trait, shaped the outcome of that conflict. Personality and relationships and work. Talking about relationships. Opposites don't always attract. Opposites don't always attract, but they often complement. So being opposite from someone can allow you to complement each other. Similar traits reduce friction. Different traits increase growth. In a relationship, remember, being opposite from someone don't always attract, but often complement. Leadership. Consensual leaders create structures. Open leaders inspire innovation. Agreeable leaders build trust. Extroverted leaders energize team. Emotionally stable leaders create calmness. Team dynamics. A strong team needs diversity of traits. Too much similarity creates blind spots. Too much differences creates chaos. Balance is the goal. Change personality, or can it change? Yes, it can. But slowly and intentionally. Your personality can change. But it's going to take time. It's going to take work. And you must be intentional. See, research shows personality can shift through habit formation, therapy, major life events, new roles, mindset changes, emotional development. See, the 1% shift principle. Small, consistent changes in behavior can gradually reshape traits. Small changes. Never gonna come big like sometime we want it. See, you don't need to become someone new. You need to strengthen the trait that serve you and soften the one that don't. Remember, you don't need to become someone new. You need to strengthen the traits that serve you. You must be able to identify the stronger or the weaker, whatever it may be, to increase your ability to be the best version of yourself. And the ones that are out there, you must soften those ones. You must soften them. Give a shout out to my frat brother, Fred Scipio. Brother Fred Scipio, thank you for joining my brother. It's good to see you here. As we get ready to close, the power of understanding personality. Understanding personality traits gives you what? Number one, clarity. Number two, compassion. Number three, better communication. Number four, better leadership. Number five, better relationships. Number six, better decisions. So just remember, understanding personality traits, your own traits, gives you an opportunity to have clarity about yourself, compassion for others or empathy for others, better communication, better leadership, better relationship, and better decisions. Personality isn't a box, it's a map. Personality is a map. See, when you understand the map, your own and others, meaning your maps, your life, you navigate life with more confidence, more empathy, more wisdom. When you understand your own map, which is your personality, as well as others, you can navigate life with more confidence, more empathy, more wisdom. I want to thank each and every one of you for your time, your curiosity, and your willingness to understand the purpose, understand the human mind more deeply. It becomes your personality. Understand your personality as well as work on understanding others. This is what it's all about. The power of understanding personality traits. Why do you need to understand personality traits? Think about one word, clarity. Gives you understanding. You can see things clear and concise. I want to thank each and every one of you all again for being here. God has been so good. Today show is focusing on understanding personality traits. This is straight talk, no chases, where we just grab a topic and we just be real and share as much knowledge as possible. You might not agree with everything we're saying, but hopefully it's one or two things you did agree with. It's a blessing to have each and every one of you all over here, even though we had some challenges, technical difficulties, and we're working to get out of this situation. But we will find out what the kickback is, what causing the power to go off like it did, and we're going to make it do what it do. It's a blessing to be here. I want to let each and every one of you all know I love you all from my heart, and I want you to be safe. I want you to be blessed. And if you care about others, it'll lead to a much better life, much better relationship, just much better opportunity to navigate life. We'll talk with you tomorrow. We got our 1 o'clock show tomorrow. We're going to make it do what it do. So be safe again. Be careful. Take care of yourself. Man, I tell you, it's good. Brother Fred, thank you so much for so much hitting them like button, and others hit their like so well. So as we get out of here tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Dr. Lowe's neighborhood will be making it do what it need to do. Check us out. We'll see you then. All I can tell you to be safe, take care of yourself, and man, I'm gonna say it to each and every one of you. I love you, and ain't a thing you can do about it. Take care of yourself. We'll talk with you later. Holla at you.